former U.S. attorney wrote a Bloomberg article that's being quoted around the internet and being quoted by prosecutors, urging U.S. attorneys to resign en masse if this unethical prosecution continues. There's one quote I want to use from her. Ethical prosecutors are fond of saying that they act without fear or favor. President Donald Trump wants them to act with both. Again, this is not vengeance. This is not an apparatus to prosecute your political opponents, but that's exactly what this administration is doing.
Yeah, we've seen obviously now the indictment of James Comey for allegedly lying under oath, 5.5 years ago. Trump is now threatening Christopher Wray, another former administration official, saying this guy lied under oath about 276 FBI agents. The whole thing is very stupid, and Kash Patel actually debunked that for Trump. And Trump calling on them, you got to go after Letitia James. You got to go after Adam Schiff. Literally giving them the orders, telling them which people they have to go after. And then about a week and a half ago, and this was a very underreported story, this administration, the DOJ, I forget her name, but she works right under Todd Blanche, the Deputy Assistant Attorney General, sent a memo to these U.S. attorneys and prosecutors all over the country, specifically telling them which left-wing groups to start targeting and what potential charges you could get them for. You know, racketeering, any kind of financial crimes, maybe some tax evasion, and maybe supporting terrorism. They have these orders to do these things before they have any evidence that any crime was committed. So I do agree with this former U.S. attorney that it's time for resignations. But at the same time, if you do that, he's going to put somebody so much worse in that position. So the justice system itself is caught between the rock and a hard place there. If you leave, somebody that will do what you're refusing to do is going to take that job.
Well, and as he's packing these out with these right-wing luminaries and this Stalin-esque purge of anybody with a brain seems to be an attack on the intelligentsia. But we see that former beauty queen who indicted Comey, you know, she messed up. She filed 2 indictments, proving that even the grand jury, famously, which would indict a ham sandwich, wouldn't indict him on all 3 counts that they proposed. And to be clear, I don't think people understand, there is no other evidence. It's only what the prosecutor gives them in a grand jury. And even with nobody contradicting it and nobody introducing other evidence, they only said, well, you can move forward on these 2. This 3rd one is too bad. And then, of course, the former beauty queen takes this to the judge and confuses the hell out of the magistrate, who's been on there for a long time herself, and says, what are you doing? What are you doing here? And that is going to be a theme I think we see with a lot of these prosecutions. What are you doing? The judges, particularly those that take their duty seriously, are going to look at this and think, what are you doing?
Well, and it's funny too, because Lindsay Halligan, the U.S. attorney you're talking about, not only does she not have any prosecutorial experience, she has never prosecuted a case in her life. She's younger than me, I think younger than you, so she is a very fresh lawyer. She was also Donald Trump's insurance lawyer. So she's not even from the criminal side of it, almost seems more of a liability type, not even the good liability like I'm taking on the big companies, more of a, oh yeah, you need this insurance claim filed, I'll make sure that gets handled. Just absolutely, I want to say bottom of the barrel lawyer, but I know that Trump can always go below that. So I have no faith in these people, and it is good to not have faith in them because, yeah, that may save the country to a degree, but at the same time, eventually, you are going to get somebody who is competent, but also corrupt as hell. And it's those people that we need to be deathly afraid of with regard to the justice system and just the future of what happens to this country.
The DOJ will continue operating, but several things are going to be shutting down, and these deeply unserious people are in charge of orchestrating through this. Again, failure may be the only thing that saves us as a country.
Thanks for watching, everybody, and if you're not already, please subscribe to the channel. We got fresh content every day for you. And if you want to follow us across social media, make sure you check out all of the social links that we have posted in the description of this video.